It's the ToyNight Show with Sammy G. It's Sammy G. Welcome back to the ToyNight Show. I am your host, Sammy G. And tonight on the ToyNight Show, we are going deep diving into the sea of nostalgia with the Masters of the Universe Vintage Collection. And this time we're looking at none other than Mer-Man. Yes. We'll also be introducing a new segment that's pretty sweet in my opinion. And we're going to be going Snack to the Future with the segments called Snack to the Future. Last but not least, from the upcoming movie, or depending on when you're watching this, the now out in theaters movie, Masters of the Universe, we have none other from the Masters of the Universe Chronicles. That is a very long intro. But from the Masters of the Universe Chronicles, we have Trapjaw and Skeletor. But before we do that, take a look at this. This is dedicated to all my people that have been down from day one. Welcome to the ToyNight Show, like we always do about this time. Welcome back. Tonight on the ToyNight Show, we introduce a new segment that I like to call Snack to the Future. It's where we dive into snacks that we had yesteryear and that are still available today. Sometimes they're remade, sometimes they're repackaged, but some of them still have that nostalgic feel to them when you enjoy said snacks. So tonight on the ToyNight Show, we're going to look at Nickel Nip. So what Nickel Nip is basically these wax candies that come in the shape of, a bottled drink of some sort. And inside that wax packaging, they have liquid that tastes just like it looks. So we're gonna have a few drinks tonight on the ToyNight Show. Soft drinks, candy drinks, not the whiskey drink, not the lager drink, not the cider drink. We have and they come. See how they're all waxed out there. They got wax on each side there. Each one holds the liquid on the inside. And we're gonna have a little swig here and see what happens. And apparently, you bite it off, you drink it, and you chew the wax. So wash your hands, kids, before you start handling your food. That's a little safety tip from Sammy G and the ToyNight Show. That one's free. I could teach you, but I'd have to charge. So we're gonna dive right into this one, and this probably tastes somewhat like lime, I would assume, or maybe it's Ecto Cooler. Wouldn't that be great? Some Ecto Cooler drinks that came in these little wax packages. Marketing, it'd be so amazing. But let's go ahead and have a bite and a drink. Ooh, squeeze out. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, that's waxy. You can't really sip out because when you try to get the juice out, there's no airflow. So just like, you're not really. Won't you just squeeze it in? Works better if you squeeze it. Remember Squeeze-Its? Maybe we can find some of those. Do they still make Squeeze-Its? Let me know in the comments down below. Oh, that is not my favorite. If the wax had some kind of like gummy flavor, like gum or something, maybe. Wow. Oh, we're gonna pause. Time out. Time back in. Yeah, that it was a lot better. That was a lot worse than I imagined, actually, because I felt like these were better back in the day. Because I feel like there was, I don't know, there was a different taste. Maybe I'm thinking of something different, but this was just nonstop wax, and the flavor of the green is what you would expect from like one of those green freeze pops that you would get. But outside of that, the wax is generally just like eating candle. So I don't know that I'm even going to tap into these other three. I think it's time to go back to the future, or should snack to the future. I picked these up at your local Walmart. If you'd like to try them out, tell me what you think down in the comments below. But we'll be right back with Mer-Man. Welcome back. My next guest comes to you from under the sea in Eternia. I don't know if he met Ariel or not, but he's one of my favorite villains from the Masters of the Universe, and he is just recently released from the Masterverse Vintage Collection. That whole Masterverse, multiverse, whatever they got going on over there is a little bit convoluted in my opinion, but the vintage figures that they're having, if you can find them not completely pegging or filling the pegs there, warming those pegs up at Walmart. Some of the other ones are very hard to find, but I was able to get my hands on this guy. That's a very long intro, sorry, but please welcome to the show, Mer-Man. And here we have Mer-Man in all his 6.5-inch glory. Just really fantastic looking figure. Looks just like the vintage figure. Comes with this little corn cob sword there. Just a very outstanding looking figure. Of course, comes out with all that great articulation you get from a Masterverse figure with the thigh swivel, the double jointed pinless knees and elbows. And also what you see out of the Masters of the Universe Vintage Collection box is that it looks very much just like the old Masters of the Universe figures. It has all the artwork that makes it look like it's a vintage figure. The logo is phenomenal. It says Vintage Collection right here. But what's great is the artwork on the back. And it says, lurking deep beneath the sea, Mer-Man awaits the evil call to arms of Skeletor. Armed with the sword, he does come with a trident. He is the Mer-Man Ocean Warlord. It says in 1982, Masters of the Universe took the world by storm with action figures that captured the imaginations of people from here to Eternia. Today, the Masterverse celebrates the original design as a modern 7-inch scale action figures with the vintage collection. And here we have the artwork on the back. Again, just a phenomenal looking line, in my opinion. I said that with a little bit of sass, my opinion. Right? Whatever they used to do back in the day, you know. Remember in Living Color, it was like, hated it. Oh, we're just having too much fun here on the ToyNight Show, but that's what it's all about. It's about having fun. And that's what action figures and toys are all about. Is it fun? And if it's not fun, then it's probably not for you. So we do have the vintage figure. And this vintage figure came to us courtesy of Nerd HQ Toys, with a location coming soon to an area near me. So I'm pretty excited about that. But as you can see with most of the vintage um, Masters of the Universe figures, they are very hard to stand because that rubber band that they got in there, that disintegrates over time. So it kind of, you got to get those rebanded for them to stand a lot better. But you could see the similarities there. Looks very much like the actual vintage figure, albeit with a little bit more care to make it look like it should on the newer Masterverse figure. But we also have a very special guest from the Origins line, which was basically a remake of the original vintage Mer-Man. We have his Origins counterpart there, and basically looks very much the same, albeit with brighter colors. Doesn't look as vintage as this one, but again, very similar in color when you look at all three of these. But wait, there's more. Because also from Masterverse, we have one of my favorite figures that came out of the Masterverse line, and here is the other version of Mer-Man. And what I really liked about him is they took the care to really make it look like an aquatic figure. I love the look of the face. He looks just like an aquatic animal. The eyes have that the glass look in there, so it just gives it that extra appeal. And he also does come with that corn cob looking sword there. And again, just really, well, he's not going to stand. uh, we're here for this guy. So, but this is just a really good action figure all around. I really love the look of the face there, the expression there. If you're looking for what would be the vintage figure in Masterverse form, this is what you're talking about. So, boy, that was a convoluted word sandwich, word salad, whatever, one of those things. Sorry about that, but maybe that'll hit the cutting room floor. I don't know, but again, really solid looking figure there. I really am a fan of the Masterverse. I am a very big fan of the Masterverse line. Now they're going into the Chronicles line. We were supposed to have the Masterverse Chronicles movie figures here, Trapjaw and Skeletor. We are running out of time, so we'll have to show them on another episode of the ToyNight Show. So stay tuned for that. But that's going to do it for us here at the ToyNight Show. Let me know, who's your favorite Masters of the Universe villain, or maybe your Masters of the Universe figure. Who's your favorite? I know I'm a big fan of Mer-Man. I love a good Beastman. Beastman coming. Well, I guess he couldn't take it. Beastman coming soon. But tell me what you think down below. Who's your favorite Masters of the Universe character? Are you a Masterverse fan? Do you collect Masterverse? Let's hear it. Let's have a discussion down below. But again, that's going to do it for us here at the ToyNight Show. For Merman, I'm Sammy G. We'll see you on the next one.